Hello everyone and welcome back to Every Other Saturday and welcome into 2021. So in this video today we're going to discuss the upcoming fixture, the one day only, it's the Old Firm game. We're also going to dive a wee bit back into the St Mirren reactions and stuff like that, just try and merge the two videos together. Video might be slightly longer than I think it's going to be, but it's the Old Firm, let's get fired into it. I hope you guys had a smashing New Year's in Hogmanay, even with the current restrictions that are there. I hope it was a good, fun and safe experience for you all. But you know the best way to celebrate 2021 is get right down there and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Drop a wee like and a comment as well. Keeps the channel growing, gets out to as many people as possible, and let's make 2021 a good year for the old growth for the channel. We're trying to get to the next target of 100 subscribers, and all the help I can get would be very much appreciated, guys. So get down there, drop a wee subscribe. Stay tuned to the end of the video as well, guys, because we'll be mentioning and discussing the running competition that we've got going as well. So if you're interested or involved in that, wait to the end of the video and we'll get onto that as well. With all the shameless channel promotion out the way, let's dive into the very first video of 2021.
Every other Saturday's my half day off, and it's off to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland.
First of all, guys, let's have a quick look at the St Mirren game. So we did well, it was a much needed 3 points, it was a good victory at 2-0. But I think if you listen to the game and you listen to the commentary on Rangers TV, I think it was Stephen Smith that was there, and he mentioned something that I found quite poignant, that it doesn't just matter about the Old Firm, it's the game before and the game after that matters just as important. Because one, you want to begin in with a good run of form and you want to be coming out of the Old Firm and keeping that going, or the Old Firm win might go absolutely pointless for you. So this game was just as important as actually getting to the Old Firm for me, especially with the revenge side of things, having to get back after the cup exit to them. So we did well, we kept it going, and we did exactly what we needed to do. As I say, we ran out the 2-0 winners, but the first 10-15 minutes again were that wee bit kind of shaky, where again, I'm not going to say that we look terrible, but we don't look as good in that first 10-15 minutes, and it's been kind of prevalent that way for the last few games now. But after that kind of time spell, you can see Rangers bleeding right back into the game and taking control of it from back to front. You can almost see that they took the game by the scruff of the neck. Giving a shout out to Stephen Davis and Joe Aribo in the middle of the park, you can see that they controlled that area and they made it their own. But a big shout out to Hollander. It was Scott McFarlane that kind of gave me the wee text to give me the nod about it, because again, I was working, I didn't see all the game live, but I did manage to watch it back when I got home, and Scott gave me the wee heads up to have a wee look into it. And if you watch Hollander, everything he did it well, he did it right, and it just worked for him, and it just highlights that partnership that Goldson and him have. It's fantastic to watch, and see, to be fair, I think Hollander and Goldson is the way it should be. Balogun does well, Bassey can come in. I know he's made his mistake, but Bassey can come in. Balogun's done well, but it's Goldson and Hollander all day long for me. He has been slagged for his pace, for things like that, but the two, they complement themselves. That's the way it should be for me. And that being said, Hollander, the way he played, yes, we had Davis and Aribo controlling the middle of the park, and we had the goals at the right times and things like that, but I'm going to give the man of the match to Hollander. He did deserve it. Well played, big Commander Hollander. And talking about the goals now, so we did have that cracking goal from Kemar Roof, but the big one we have to talk about is Alfredo Morelos has got that chip off his shoulder. He's managed to get the goal, and boy did he take it well. Fantastic to see him. He took it well. He had all the time under the sun to do it, but the ball played through to him was fantastic. He took it well, the composure was there, but in the entirety of the game he looked like he cared. He looked like he was sharp, and he was on the ball, and he was thinking, and he was laying people off here, there and everywhere. So if I'm honest, well done to Morelos. I could have maybe gave man of the match to him, but it has to go to Hollander for me. But he did well, and I'm glad to see it. Maybe is this a sign that the not scoring in the Old Firm games, is that going to disappear? Hopefully. We did have a few chances to put the game to bed and make it 3-0, but it wasn't to be. But we did what we needed to do. We got the goals, we kept the clean sheet, we controlled the game after the first kind of 20 minutes, but we controlled the game and we got through it, and we got into the Old Firm game with another 3 points. The December's tally of the 12 points out of 12 points, what more can you ask for? The league is just flying right now, so that confidence and that build on that we've done hopefully takes us into a very good position for the Old Firm game on Saturday. With that being said now, guys, we've spoke about St Mirren, we've done that. Let's start talking about the Old Firm game. It's what we're all here to speak about. So we're all excited. We do not need to build it up. We don't need to put it on a pedestal. It's already there. We know what it means. Form out the window. everything else out the window. The only thing that matters is the team that wants it more. And looking at it, looking from an outside perspective, from not being in those camps, I'm going to be honest, I can't see Celtic having the confidence to think that they're going to come to our house and take a win here. Looking at the team selections that we've got going on, we have a few people in, we have a few people out from both sides, but I just see all the confidence, all the positives are all higher and they're kind of stronger in the Rangers side of things, and that's not just because I'm a Rangers supporter. If you take it this as a neutral perspective, Rangers look 100% favourites to take the 3 points in this game on Saturday. Speaking of the players not going to be there, we obviously have that long-term Katic injury. We don't look as if we're going to be seeing Scott Arfield anytime soon. Looks as if it's a wee bit of a serious one. And also Jack looks to be a doubt. I think we're going to need to wait for match day to find out exactly if our Ryan Jack is going to manage to make it back onto the pitch for us. It would be fantastic to see him in the Old Firm game. But in that being said, I also want to make sure if he is coming back, he's coming back at the right time and not just because it's the Old Firm. So that's where I sit on the fence with that one. Let's take a quick look at Celtic. We won't dive too much into them, just to say they're going to be playing Barkas, which I think is a silly decision in their mind, but good for us. Julian won't be there because of that knock against the post against the Dundee United game. And also I think you're going to be looking at the toss-up. Are they going to be playing Scott Brown, or are they going to be playing that Ismail Soro or whatever his name is? That there could be their big one. I think if they go with their two up front, they become a bigger challenge, but I don't see it being much of an issue for us. Taking a quick look at the game and what we need to actually focus on, I fully believe this first quarter, 15-20 minutes time of the game needs to be focused on that wee bit more. The teams we've been up against, St Mirren specifically, we've seen it against Hibs as well. This first 15 minutes or so, it's almost like we don't just quite come out the blocks as quick as we should, but the other team is. And this is where I think a team like Celtic could maybe hurt us if we don't switch on and stay focused about it and make sure that what we're doing is the game plan we stick to. That being said, having a game plan and sticking to it has to be a focus for us. Making sure that we get goals at the right time, making sure we try and keep that clean sheet, I think is going to be a high priority, specifically for McGregor. He ain't going to be wanting to concede goals specifically against Celtic. But getting goals, getting a ball up and controlling the midfield, we've done it in previous games. There's nothing saying we're not going to do it. Yes, it's a Celtic game, but we're the team in form, so I fully believe we've got it. Let's not be kidded though, it is still Celtic. We need to focus. It's a chance to go 19 points clear with a 3-point win here. It's crazy talk. If we can get that, keep that momentum going, forgetting what's happened in previous seasons by getting to Christmas and falling away, getting ourselves up there, doing what we deserve. We've played so well this season. For them to come to our house and do anything just seems so far-fetched for me at the minute. Rangers getting the 3 points just seems so obvious. So playing the right squad and keeping the head, that's all we need to do. It's all we need to do. They've got everything they need to do. We know exactly what our game plan's going to be. They're the ones that need to turn up and actually perform. We will perform, we know we will. So they're the ones that actually need to do something special. So I haven't put a message out for you guys to get on Facebook and stuff like that and give me your score predictions, but I can't say, to be honest with you guys, work through Christmas, taking a wee break, then working again up to New Year, being off, all that kind of stuff. I've tried to chill as much as I can when I'm not working and just be with the family and stuff, so I have forgot, I'm not going to lie, but I know what you guys are going to say. All of you guys that get on the channel as much as you do, I know you're all going to be saying that we're going to be winning. So if you don't mind guys, drop it in the comments, let me know what you think and I'll still respond to you and we'll get back to you that way. Apologies for not being in the video, but we'll address that in the next one. But going with my score prediction, I'm definitely going to go with a 3-0 win Rangers. That's how confident I am. I might be a bit daft when I say this, but I'm going to go with a Kamar Roof goal because let's face it, that guy will not stop scoring. I'm going with a Morelos goal because I think this is the time that Morelos is going to get that chip off his shoulder and take this I can't score against Celtic thing away, and he's going to do it. And number 3 is going to be Ryan Kent because that boy loves scoring against Celtic. Stupid gun celebrations or whatever afterwards, this boy's going to score, I can just feel it. So that just about wraps up today's video, but before we go and before we do anything else, what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to discuss the upcoming and running competition that we've got going. So it's for a free t-shirt from Boca 10, company up in Silverburn and other places as well. They do Old Firm memorabilia, such as your t-shirts, the new masks, scarves and stuff like that. They've also got other things like your Holland and Italy stuff, and they've got lots and lots of football memorabilia out there, and to be brutally honest, it's some of the nicest stuff I've had. I have a lot of the things. I do. I buy a lot of the t-shirts from there. They're great presents and everything. And see if anybody out there knows anybody to do with Boca. Get them involved. I want to speak to them. I want to see if I can get involved with them a wee bit more and do something a wee bit more serious. But as I say, guys, this competition, just for a wee free t-shirt, it's a thank you from me. This one is not a paid advertisement at all. I just think the stuff's cool and it's a nice wee way for me to say thanks for everybody that got involved in the first couple of months of this channel. So as you guys know, you have been liking and commenting and sharing in that last video there. This is the exact same. This is the same. I want you to do it in this one. Get commenting, like and share on the socials. Subscribe if you haven't, because that's a big deal. If you don't mind leaving a comment in this one. If you've done it in the one before, you don't need to do it again. But what I will be doing in the game, in the video, sorry, after the Celtic game, I'll be putting everybody's name into a random generator, and whoever wins, I'll get in contact with you and we'll see exactly what size you are and what style. For all the styles and stuff like that, guys, I will leave a wee description. I will leave a wee link in the description below. Sorry guys, one of those days. I will leave a wee link down there for you to click on, have a wee look through. There's plenty of options out there. Whatever you guys want, I'll get it to you and I'll ship it to you for you as well. Once again, guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody for the end of 2020 there. You helped get the channel off the ground. Oh, a couple of you guys as well have been helping me when I'm at work. You know who you are when I can't get watching the game, giving me info so I can get these videos out as well. I'm going to be trying to do a wee bit extra different content in the new year as well. I did one there about the Ibrox disaster. Going to try and do something similar to that. Keep everybody ticking over with new and exciting content stuff, not just listening to this boring face all the time. But again, thank you so much, guys. It's fantastic to get this thing off the ground and see if we can get some more people and try and climb ever closer to that first 100 subscribers. So once again, guys, Happy New Year to the lot of yous. Fingers crossed, get this win on the 2nd. We'll make sure we get the 3 points, take the next step towards 55, stop 10 in a row, all the good stuff. And I'm every other Saturday, and I'll see you on the next one.